Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Lewis's jab has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it, Teddy?
Yeah, I would say so. You ever see that commercial where the guy says, how do you spell relief?
Sure.
Well, it's kind of like, how do you spell victory in this fight? J-A-B. That's exactly the way you go.
That's what he wants. Lewis himself is a pretty well-rounded fighter, even though he's powerful and he's big. He's facing a boxer-puncher here tonight.
Yeah, I think that Lewis is going to make some adaptations. Instead of a right hand, maybe a right uppercut.
Come on, kid. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Come on, kid, focus. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Nice work by Vitalij Klitschko. That's the kind of combination punching that makes him such a dangerous heavyweight. When Vitalij Klitschko's lost in his career, he's been injured in the fight. Give me a way in where you beat him in which that's not the case.
Well, I think the way to do it is look at what he doesn't do well. He doesn't keep his hands up real well. You know, he tries to control range. He steps back. He tries to anticipate, but he could step with him. You got to be a quarterback in the NFL. You got to be like Joe Montana. You know, Joe Montana, the thing was, when he threw a pass to a receiver, he didn't throw it to the receiver. He threw it to where the receiver was going to be. If he threw it to him, it'd be behind him. Well, same thing here. Don't punch at him. Punch behind Klitschko. So take a step, anticipate where he's going to be, and be there, and nail it.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Finish with the hook.
Well-targeted right hand by Lennox Lewis. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. See, this is where you can get into trouble against Vitalij Klitschko. If you allow him to land with that left hand consistently, it's going to be a tough night. Lewis is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Nice solid left hand scored by Lewis. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Vitalij Klitschko's punch is far off the target.
Keep doing what you're doing.
trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vitalij Klitschko. Vitalij Klitschko's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Let's see some more head movement.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Vitalij Klitschko, of course, a native of the Ukraine, got his postgraduate degree. He's known as Dr. Iron Fist. Speaking of that lofty title, he's a smart guy in the ring.
Nice work.
I'm a doctor
nice
too, by
work.
the way.
You're doing
But,
well.
you know, he has a PhD, but he is a smart guy in the ring. And, you know, that brings to the surface, to the forefront, that this is not just about physicality. You know, 75% of this business, you hear me say it all the time, is about the mental aspects, about being able to figure things out, overcome things, make adjustments. And Klitschko is still there and still successful because of that.
Blocks away that headshot. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lennox Lewis. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Gotta see those coming.
Halfway through this round. Vitalij Klitschko's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
Relax, relax. I shake it off.
Good work defensively by Vitalij Klitschko. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. What a good job that time for Vitalij Klitschko, countering back with one of his own. Able to cover up that gut.
Come on, kid, focus.
10 seconds to go in this third round.
Good job, buddy.
Wow! One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on. It is done.